Starbucks is planning dozens of store closures and hundreds of layoffs as it looks to reverse sliding sales. A brewery chain has suddenly closed all of its locations, and Popeyes is accusing a former franchisee of trademark violations. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, the day's biggest industry news and trends from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. There are going to be fewer Starbucks soon. The coffee shop giant is closing about 100 locations and will lay off 900 non-retail employees as it continues its revitalization effort under CEO Brian Niccol. Exact numbers of closures are unavailable, though the company will shutter one of its higher-end reserve locations in Seattle. Niccol, in a system message, said that the company would close about 1% of its company-owned locations in the U.S. and Canada, which would be at least 111 shops. The company will close shops that can't be remodeled or that do not make financial sense. The closures come as the chain struggles with persistent sales weakness, though Niccol, in his message, said that early returns have been positive on remodels and its new labor model.
Hill Brewery and Restaurant has abruptly closed its remaining 16 locations. The move comes 2 weeks after shuttering 3 locations, including its flagship brew pub in Newark, Delaware. The chain, which first opened in 1996, made its announcement via social media, thanking customers for their support and loyalty. The company cited a changing business landscape for recent closures and communicated to employees in an internal email that it is planning to file for bankruptcy. Iron Hill finished 2024 with 19 locations and experienced 4% sales growth from 2023.
Popeyes has filed a lawsuit against former franchisee JAM Equities for trademark violations. According to court documents, 5 Iowa restaurants have continued using Popeyes trademarks and branding despite their franchise agreements being terminated last month. The lawsuit also alleges the former franchisee failed to return confidential materials as required by their contracts. Popeyes claims that these breaches have directly and proximately caused loss and damage to the company.
Smoothie King is directly challenging Starbucks with a new Stars for Smoothies promotion on National Coffee Day, September 29th. The campaign allows Starbucks Rewards members to show their loyalty stars in exchange for a free 20-ounce high-protein coffee smoothie available in almond mocha or pumpkin coffee flavors. The strategic promotion coincides with Starbucks launching its own protein drinks and positions Smoothie King as the, quote, original protein-packed alternative since 1973. According to new data from Circana, 41% of adults actively seek to increase their protein intake, while Data Central finds that approximately one-third of consumers seek high-protein options compared to 24% 3 years ago.
Economic uncertainty is bringing a shift in consumers' dining out habits. According to Circana's just-released Eating Patterns in America report, 30% of restaurant occasions now revolve around deals. But consumers will pay for convenience, and breakfast traffic is up with the growth of the return-to-office movement. Meanwhile, lunch sales are down as workers turn lunch into more of a snackable occasion, and the strong demand for protein continues.
Opa Authentic Greek Cuisine has filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in Northern California, opting for complete liquidation rather than reorganization. The 17-year-old Greek restaurant chain, which began in San Jose in 2008, has closed all of its Bay Area locations, including Campbell, Morgan Hill, Santa Clara, San Jose, and Walnut Creek. Court documents reveal assets and liabilities both between $100,000 and $500,000.
Chipotle has launched a collaboration with viral TikTok star Mr. Fantasy, who amassed nearly 700,000 followers in just weeks. The limited-time Mr. Fantasy Burrito is available via digital channels only and features carne asada, brown rice, black beans, fajita veggies, tomatillo red chili salsa, lettuce, cheese, and extra guacamole. This marks Mr. Fantasy's first brand partnership, with the enigmatic performer playfully referring to Chipotle as his, quote, favorite hole-in-the-wall restaurant in promotional content. Chipotle has generated plenty of new news with digital exclusive menu items in partnership with celebrities and athletes. During the chain's most recent quarter, digital sales accounted for 35.5% of the total sales mix.
Pliables is betting big on superfruit. The acai bowl and smoothie chain was acquired last year by private equity firm Sycamore Partners. In January, John Capasola, a previous CEO of both Nothing Bundt Cakes and Del Taco, was brought in as CEO, and he has built a new management team. Playa is also piloting a new tech stack that will include a new POS and back office management, and the nearly 350-unit chain is expecting to add about 90 new units this year, entering 12 new markets.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.